Sure. I'm proud to be endorsed by Arkansas County Sheriff John Giese, and I've worked with law enforcement and been on countless ride-alongs for hours, trying to best understand what the tools are that we need to address rising crime. The same rising crime that we're seeing nationwide. It's not unique to Washington State. I do think we need to make sure that law enforcement has tools to pursue folks who are committing violent crimes, who are dangerous. The reason that I voted for the first repeal of high-speed chases was because the data shows us that more often than not, they lead to bystander death, like the deaths of two of my colleagues' parents who died in a police car chase as bystanders. We have more to do, and I've been talking to the Fraternal Order of Police and to sheriffs and officers about what the right solution is, and maybe it is reinstating the police pursuits. But what I will say is, I know he's going to accuse me of lying, but the votes did not exist in our caucus. We had a very difficult caucus discussion inside chambers, and they just weren't there to get it across the finish line.
Can you respond to the statement that you weren't available to make a vote?
Sure. What he's talking about is also not a regular bill passage. It's not like a bill that's pulled up to the floor in order on a calendar order. What Representative Young is talking about is a ninth order motion, which is where the minority party tries to take over the floor and force their own agenda. I don't believe that we should give the power of floor leader to the minority caucus's floor leader. I don't believe that that is the way that we should perform our duties in the legislature. There are orders to things, and taking over the floor of the Senate is not something that I believe is good public policy.
Okay. We're going to move on.
Yeah, I do, because but she is admitting it's true that she took an unexcused absence. An unexcused absence that her leadership gave her because they didn't agree with her maneuver. Otherwise, they would have walked off the floor. The fact is she walked off the floor, killed the bill that she and enough members of the Democrat Senate caucus sponsored and had already voted for, and killed the bill. Now, I'll note, she keeps noting that Democrat Sheriff John Giese gave her an endorsement, but what she didn't note is that she has none of the endorsements from the major police unions in the state. That's because the FOP and WACOPS have all endorsed me because I will publicly stand up for our police. And I will never say, like she has said, that blue lives don't exist.